Imagine waking up one day and your favorite AI tool just stops working. No warning, no error message that makes sense, just gone. That's exactly what happened on June 12th, 2026. Anthropic, one of the biggest AI companies in the world, suddenly switched off its two most advanced models, Fable 5 and Mythos 5. Every single user, everywhere on the planet, locked out instantly. Why? The US government ordered them to. This wasn't a glitch, it was a legal order, an export control directive, the same kind of law that used to stop fighter jets and uranium from crossing borders. Except this time, it wasn't a missile, it was software. The order said something very specific. Anthropic had to block access for any foreign national anywhere in the world, even people sitting inside the US. That includes Anthropic's own employees if they don't hold US citizenship. So what triggered this? Officials said they'd found a way to trick the AI, a method to sneak past its safety filters and unlock powerful cybersecurity skills that could, in theory, be used to find and exploit weaknesses in critical systems like power grids or banks. Anthropic pushed back hard. They said this was a narrow trick, not a master key, and that the exact same trick probably works on other public AI models too, models that aren't under any export ban at all. In their own words, banning one model over this didn't make a lot of sense. But here's the real problem. Export control laws were built for physical things. A chip you can stop at a border. A cloud-based AI that millions of people access through the internet. You can't check passports on that. There's no customs officer standing at the API. So Anthropic was stuck. They couldn't sort users by nationality in real time. The only way to comply with the law was to shut the whole thing down for everyone, including the very Americans the law was supposed to protect. And that hit close to home. The US AI industry runs on global talent. Some of the most respected researchers and engineers building American AI were not born in America. Suddenly, some of these very people, the ones who wrote the code, who trained these systems, found themselves legally locked out of touching their own work. Naturally, people started asking, was this really just about a jailbreak? Some critics pointed out that Anthropic had recently refused to let the Pentagon use its models to build fully autonomous weapons and wondered out loud if this order was punishment dressed up as policy. Anthropic hasn't confirmed that theory and there's no solid proof either way, but it's the kind of question that doesn't go away quietly. Outside the research labs, the chaos spread fast. Most businesses don't talk to AI directly, they connect through something called an API, basically digital plumbing that pipes data from your software straight into the AI model. Banks, hospitals, retailers, all running thousands of requests a minute. But an API gateway has no way to check who's on the other end, no passport check, no nationality filter, so companies couldn't even comply if they wanted to. Many just had to cut the connection completely to avoid legal risk. And while America was tightening the leash on its own AI, China wasn't sitting still. Chinese AI models have been closing the performance gap fast, and on cost, they're often dramatically cheaper to run. There's also a clever workaround called open weight models. These can be downloaded and run on your own hardware, no cloud, no API, no way for any government to flip a switch and shut them off. Right now, Chinese companies like Alibaba and DeepSeek dominate the top of the open weight rankings. For a lot of the world, especially developing markets that were already priced out of expensive American AI, this was the final push. Why build your business on a tool that could vanish overnight because of a law written for cargo ships when there's a cheaper, more stable alternative sitting right there? The US tried to put a fence around its own AI to keep it safe. Instead, it just showed everyone watching exactly why they shouldn't depend on it.